Hello, people.
Hello,
Fuck.
and welcome to the Organized Nonsense podcast. Fuck you, Kevin Smith.
You have to say his full name, or are you addressing the director?
No, I'm saying his full name so people can shit on him on Twitter.
This just reminded me of have you seen that clip of? I'd seen it before, but it was on the front page of Reddit yesterday. It was that clip of Kevin Smith protesting his own movie.
What?
Oh wait, what?
And they're like, "Do you what do you know about the movie?" I was like, "Nothing, but I hear it's not good." Like, no, there's this Kevin Smith movie called Dogma, which is about as some angel or something, and yeah, there were like religious protests, and Kevin Smith decided to show up to one of these protests and join in, making signs such as "Dogma equals dog shit," and like. That's the sort of thing like I dream of doing, protesting my own shit, you know? Like to the point where you know?
Yeah.
That's the life there.
Yeah, that's the dream for you, really. Protesting your own film.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
I can see that.
Just having there be protests is enough for me. You know?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So hello, people, and welcome to the Organised Nonsense podcast.
Yeah, well,
Wait, what? You weren't recording that?
No, I was
We were
recording.
recording.
I've been recording for the last.
You say it again.
we just got a little sidetracked.
Yeah,
that's
we-
all,
we-
Christian.
I said it.
It is nice that you're keeping track of this, though.
Yes. For once.
Yeah. So, what did you play or watch or read over the week?
week? Ratchet and Clank. Yeah.
So, is it really that bad? Actually, no, I won't get a good opinion from you because
No,
you're
I'm not-
obviously
listen,
completely
listen.
blinded.
Listen, I don't have rose-tinted glasses on this.
Yes, you do.
I'm telling you. I don't. I was able to...
Take this from someone who gave Batman v Superman a 7 out of 10. You do.
I shat.
Wait, you gave it a 7 out of 10?
I shat on a bunch.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did.
Yeah, you did. You like it, you piece of shit. But
You're now off the
like,
blog.
I
No,
like-
7 out of 10 is okay.
What?
Let Christian finish, then I'll redeem myself, okay?
now, like, I complain about Ratchet and Clank games all the time. Like, Nexus is terrible.
That's because you,
And I
Christian,
really
you complain about everything.
But
No, like,
well,
no, I was thinking about this yesterday. I cannot be imagined being one of those fans who is like, all of the shit I like is perfect. I will not hear a single word against it. Because, like, I love MGS more than maybe anything else ever made. But I think
completely
MGS...
part.
And I complain about MGS4 all the fucking time. And I still really like it.
I hate that fucking...
No, like, so much of it is bullshit. And,
I
like,
know.
I would... If someone says that to me, I'll be like, yeah, it is.
At least you're honest.
Like I
about
said,
it.
and like I said, as someone who kind of liked BVS, I still see all the problems with it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not one of those people who is like, I've just seen BVS for the 7th time, and I realize it is actually an Arthurian epic about Jesus.
About Batman rising from the grave. No, but, like, I know, like, this film is
Not
in
the French version.
In the definition of anyone but
What's
myself,
different in the
the
French
film would be
version?
so badly.
It
Like,
is
so bad.
Apparently, the French dub of the Ratchet and Clank movie is done by some random French YouTuber. They had him play Ratchet,
Yeah,
and
they have memes.
They,
Dead memes.
yeah.
Dead memes.
Wait, what?
They have Clank mention YouTube by name at one point.
In the French version now, not in the original.
Ratchet breaks the fourth wall and tells you to check out his YouTube channel.
Oh god.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the French version they do this.
Yeah, they had some random YouTuber play Ratchet. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it bombed in France, but like
I can
anyone but
imagine.
me would probably anyone but me would probably think like the film is meh. I think it has good enough moments, and I love the references to like there's this one point in the film where Clank is scanning Ratchet for his species, and he can't find the species. So right, and the species list that pops up includes an image of Daxter and Sly Cooper.
Yeah, good. But like the good things that will come if this movie bombs, which it might, very well might, is that we will get the game has done amazingly well, so we will get more
fastest selling in the series.
Yeah, so we'll get like Ratchet and Clank 2 and 3 remakes without having them have to be tied to a movie, which is great. And
that was probably Ratchet and Clank, the PS4 game's biggest problem. It was
story-wise, it is absolutely the worst in the series.
Yeah, it is so
like,
bad.
No contest. Gameplay-wise, it's maybe second to Cracking Time, I would say. Would you agree there?
I don't agree, because like they don't have armor, they don't have arena battles, they have so little for me to do.
No, I mean like the core gameplay itself.
Well,
I don't mean like extra stuff.
The core is okay in terms of the whole as a whole. I don't think it compares.
But then we have, and also it will lead to them hopefully just ditching that Sly Cooper, because like let's be honest,
that's not going to happen anymore.
Was the Sly that was shown in that? Was it? It
was the
movie
cell
Sly or Sly? What?
It wasn't the one with the cells. It was the image of him without cell shading.
So it was movie Sly.
It was movie Sly.
Oh God.
I don't even know why.
And was it like a normal Daxter?
Or was it was a normal. I can't remember where the artwork came from, but the Daxter was normal.
That's pretty weird.
Oh yeah, like speaking of which, like going back to the film also doesn't really have, like in terms of plot, it's the same to the film, just a lot more goofy moments and to fill it up with. Like,
is there a lot of stuff from the game missing in the film? Like, because a lot of the
yeah, but the game has a lot of stuff from the film missing. Like, you know those clips from the film?
Yeah.
Those were heavily edited clips.
Okay.
Like,
no,
you'll
like,
notice it away.
There's a lot of stuff that would really wreck the pacing of the film, like Skid McMarks or
yeah, like all that's cut out. It's just
like
plot. It's just the plot relevant planets.
All of the non-Ranger stuff is cut.
Yeah.
Would you say? Yeah, that seems reasonable.
And they also at the end of the film, this isn't much as a spoiler, but at the end of the film they have something incredibly exclusive, and that's the Stinger. The Stinger shows Dr. Nefarious waking up in his robot form.
Oh, I actually sat through the credits of the game today, expecting that at the end. But okay, so is that an end credit scene in the a post credit scene in the film?
It's not post credits; it's right before the credits.
Okay. Yeah, I actually really expected that at the end of the credits of the game. I was surprised when I didn't get it. But it's good to know that it's there in the film. So, do you think
they have this odd moment in the film? I don't know if I should really mention this joke or not, but Quark is hacking the Galactic Ranger's computer by sticking in a USB and turning off the defenses. But the moment he sticks in the USB, the computer turns on with a really loud noise, and that noise is the PlayStation 1 startup music.
Okay, that's pretty nice. So, I'll give him that.
That's a good
yeah, but oh no, what was I saying? So, do you think that? I don't think there's a sequel to the movie coming, but do you think sequel to the game they'll just skip right to 3?
You mean Ratchet and Clank 3?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think they mentioned the protopet in the PS4 game.
And actually, one thing I noticed about the game is that they redeemed Quark a lot faster, because Quark doesn't really get redeemed until 3 in the originals.
Well, that's because in 2 he did more evil shit.
Yeah. So they kind of can't really do 2 with this.
And to be fair, like in the film,
series.
In the film, the fight against him and Ratchet is more Ratchet trying to convince him that this isn't what he wants. Like they go over Quark in a very different direction in the film. Like He's convinced this is something he should do for his career.
Whereas in the game, it's pure just jealousy, completely. Yeah. And I did get a big sequel bait feel from Nefarious. Is that more so? Is that less? Because he did feel very tacked on at the end, sort of sequel villain.
In the film, actually, they have this very hilarious subtitle. It's basically, you know how like some films like show the location in subtitles?
Yeah.
They do that at the end with Nefarious at the Deplanetizer crash site. But like underneath the Deplanetizer crash site is text saying you knew this was going to happen.
So, good for fans, awful for everyone else, is what you're saying.
Well, in a sense, I think the film is still good for people. I don't think the PS4 game is good for people.
As in, what I've been hearing is like the movie is good. It's great for fans. But like, and it's sort of passable and okay for everyone else. Like it's it's a good kids movie.
That's like the theater I was in. Me and the person I went with were the only teenagers there. The rest were all kids.
Yeah, and speaking of cinemas, of course, I saw Civil War last night.
Oh god!
And it was pretty good. I think I have a new favorite trilogy. It's definitely my new favorite superhero movie, and I think the Cap trilogy is now my favorite trilogy overall.
Well, I'm seeing it.
It's really good.
I've been meaning to rewatch Winter Soldier. I really liked the first film.
I haven't even seen Winter Soldier.
I watched both of them yesterday as well. I watched the whole trilogy yesterday, and
they were showing
it does work.
They were showing the first two films.
I didn't watch them in the cinema. I watched them on Netflix before I went in. And they all work together as they work as a separate film, each of them, but also, Civil War doesn't work as well as a separate film as the other two do. Because you could definitely get enough enjoyment out of Winter Soldier without having seen First Avenger. Yeah. And there's less of that with Civil War. If you're seeing Civil War as your first Marvel film,
you're not getting it.
Yeah, I would assume you'd need to have seen Ultron or Avengers or something.
Well, I didn't feel like Ultron really played into it at all, except for just the fact that the Avengers team is different. That's it, really. And the fact that it is called the Sokovia Accords. That's really all.
Would you say, I know your opinion on the actual Civil War book is, not
total dog shit.
Yeah.
It's not total dog shit.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. I was reading it. I was reading it during the summer, and I think I got just past the bit where a certain robot shows up and stuff happens.
Yeah.
How different would you say the film adaptation would be in terms of actual writing?
Completely. There is not a single thing taken, pretty much, and I'm very happy about that.
That is great.
Oh yeah.
It's a good question, but I don't want. I'm not sure if I want spoilers.
No, I'm not gonna spoil things. I will only talk about things that are in the trailers and how I feel about them in the context of the actual movie.
Okay.
How's that?
What did you think of Spider-Man?
Good. My theater basically. My screening fucking laughed at every single line, and and it was the first time in a cinema I've ever experienced cheering.
Whoa!
Apparently they do that a lot in America.
In America, yeah, but
apparently, I've never had that happen. I don't think I've ever had that happen.
No, it did happen in a moment where it wasn't very annoying, but it did happen. Bucky's good. Falcon's good. Black Panther has a bigger role than you'd expect effect, and he's pretty great. Good. He's quite serious in the film.
Well, yeah,
maybe
I was guessing that. I was guessing that he'd be pretty serious.
he is probably the character in the film with the least jokes, and he has one, and it is maybe not even a joke.
Jokes.
Whereas, yeah, everyone else is fairly jokey, and that was, to me, a big problem in Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel nearly as big of a problem here, and I think the
They
big
just
reason.
stop in Age of Ultron.
Yeah, I think the thing is that there are times that they stop, and I think a lot of the reason this film works so well when I don't think Age of Ultron does is that the Russos, who directed this and Winter Soldier, were like before that they directed ensemble TV comedies. They directed a load of episodes of Arrested Development and Community. And that sort of gives them like a lot of experience with balancing a load of different characters and a load of different stories at the same time. And they do it extremely well, and they do it well here. And style-wise, I do always have that problem with Marvel movies where I feel like they just feel like big-budget TV movies, and there's no sense of style to them, and there's no, like, cinematic flair, sort of. But I feel like this has it a bit more than most of the other ones do. Like, I'd say the one with the most style is probably Guardians. Like, pretty clearly. Then, probably Ant-Man, then this. It's definitely more... It has more of a style than something like Age of Ultron, definitely. I'm going to keep using that comparison because it's just the best one. Because this succeeds everywhere that fails, I think. If you walked out of Age of Ultron and thought, I'm not quite so sure about this anymore, this fixes pretty much every problem. It's really, really good. And what else?
I'd say just to avoid accidentally going into spoilers, should probably not go much further.
Yeah,
So,
I just spent a few minutes there basically going, it's really good to avoid spoilers, and I'd rather not continue there. I was just saying the same thing and with different words over and over again, but that's just how good it is, because it's super good, guys.
Yeah, that's how it kind of works on a good film.
And I do think it might be a little better than the other film. Just maybe a little better.
As for what I've been doing, other than anime, I started.
Let's give us your anime. Give us a choice anime that you think we'll be able to rip into good.
Yeah, come on, boy.
Okay, so I've been watching like 3 this week. Well, one isn't an anime. Okay, so I've been. Have any of you heard of Hunter x Hunter? Commonly more written as Hunter x Hunter. Yeah. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, I haven't been watching that because I finished that. That is by far. That is easily the second best action-based anime, and easily one of the best anime I have ever seen. Easily the best to ever go above 100 episodes. The writer of that, before that, wrote another manga called Yu Yu Hakusho, and just out of curiosity, because Hunter x Hunter is probably like my favorite second favorite anime of all time now. I went back and started watching the anime for that. It's okay. Like it's about 120 episodes, I think, long, and I'm only planning on only watching the first half because that's the really good part. It's good. Nowhere near as good as Hunter x Hunter.
I do hear that Hunter x Hunter is just absolutely fantastic. That's what I hear.
It's amazing. The dub is coming out now weekly. I highly suggest.
Yeah, that That was where I was hearing about it.
Yeah.
And I know
I'm
that is
even
usually
getting
what happens when.
Yeah, I'm even getting Cahill and my brother to watch it.
When when my Twitter blows up about an anime, I wait for the dub. That's
Yeah.
that's
Dub's
what
funny.
like that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing with OPM right now, and it's gonna come someday.
I also watched, gave a second chance to the Seven Deadly Sins, because I watched
the Netflix one.
Yeah, I watched the first episode out of it out of pure curiosity because I wanted to see how well Netflix would do a job of it. And to my disappointment, they cast the same like actor that they do for that everyone casts as an anime protagonist. I don't know what his name is, but he's like the main character in Attack on Titan. He's in Blood Lad. He's in a lot of other stuff.
That's actually reminded me on the TV topic that Silicon Valley came back last week, and it's still Silicon Valley, and that's all I really want from it.
One viewer out there, can you call the police? Call the anime police.
Silicon Valley is not anime.
Call the police anyway.
And the last show I've been watching, it's not anime. It might as well be. Is the 2011 Thundercats show?
Oh.
What?
Yeah, I got a strange urge to watch it. I don't know why. It's okay. Like it's not bad by any standard.
That was in that period. That was in that period for Cartoon Network with like Young Justice, where they fucking remember when Cartoon Network tried with action series.
Yeah, I was getting a very Young Justice-y vibe from it.
Yeah, that was certainly a period for Cartoon Network, and they seem to have totally abandoned it now.
Oh yeah, for something completely different.
Yeah, because
for their lol
like if you look at
comedy.
Yeah, well, no, you say that, but like, Adventure Time and regular show are still great.
Then there's
the lol random stuff can mostly be placed towards like Clarence and fucking Teen Titans Go.
I
Steven Universe.
I honestly think
Christian, do you want to live?
I know.
I just stay away from Steven Universe because I know if I say anything, I'll be killed.
I know. There's like one person like was, I think, driven to suicide over like artwork that they put up over Steven Universe.
I like Steven Universe. Like, it's not my favorite cartoon of all time, and I can definitely.
He gets to live.
Based on what I've seen, it's like it's okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, and I've seen all the episodes. Like, it's definitely above average. But,
okay, like I've seen like one or two, and like they're okay. But I don't have any.
I'm pretty sure I've seen all of them. I might be a couple behind.
Well, have you seen an episode in the last year? Because you're probably fine if so.
Yeah, the update isn't.
Did you watch Silicon Valley that time when I recommended it to you?
No, I think I saw.
I don't remember.
I think I saw it on Netflix, and then
it's not on Netflix. No.
Oh, then what am I thinking of?
Because it's an HBO show, and they don't really put them up on Netflix.
What was I looking at then?
It's back, and it's still the same show, and that's really good.
Sure, I saw.
So go watch Silicon Valley.
I'm pretty sure it was Silicon Valley. There was something else.
Because there's
I'm on Netflix now. Let me see.
Because like as of now, there's like not even 20 episodes between the 3 seasons, so you can probably catch up in like 2 nights and be there. And it's all really good. Well, season 2 is slightly less good than season 1, at least plot-wise. And hopefully season 3 picks it back up. Seem to. You know Groundhog Day? Kevin, you know Groundhog Day? I'm assuming Christian doesn't.
Yeah.
But
can I talk about something yet?
Not yet.
You did. You talked about Ratchet.
Christian, I was like not talking for like the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, but like, that's you.
But you know, Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
The Ned Ryerson, the one who's trying to sell the insurance. He's in Silicon Valley now in a major part, and he seems to be from the first episode like a.
What is Silicon Valley?
He's doing
is it a
pretty
comedy
good.
Or is it a drama?
It's a comedy. It's by the guys who did the guy who did Beavis and Butthead and Office Space and King of the Hill. And I think it is better than all of those.
How dare you? Hank Hill would be very...
No, Christian, no, it's so good though. Like, seriously. And it's because he manages to do it, like, really accurately as well, because he managed to, like, perfectly emulate the bullshit of, like, a company like Google and all those little startups who are like, I'm gonna change the world with my fucking cat.
Guys, little side
collector.
note. Did you know that Netflix made a K-drama?
I did, actually.
I did.
Yeah, because I have a friend who's crazy into them, and she watches like fucking dozens a week.
You have a friend that's...
Is this Katie?
Mad
She's a Korea boo, isn't
Yeah.
she?
Yeah, totally.
I called a girl I know today a Korea boo, and she hit me.
I can relate, Kevin. I can really relate.
I can
really,
relate, Kevin.
No, really, they're hitting me for
face.
different reasons. Oh my god, they have High School
No.
of the Dead on Netflix. Wow.
Yeah, I have for the past
Wow.
week. I have been calling. I have these friends who fucking. They're bad weebs. Like, Kevin, you're an alright weeb. They're bad weebs.
What you mean an
They're like-
alright weeb?
Well,
No, they're bad weebs. They're like, oh,
Well,
Attack on
like-
Titan,
like-
Sword Art Online,
Sword Art Online.
High School DxD, it's
fucking
and like
Sword
they for the like last week they've been trying to convince me to watch Sword Art Online, and I'm just
Oh
like,
my
no,
God, don't. It's so bad.
I know I won't. I'm almost tempted to watch it and just like live message him through it, just like Mike, like this is bad, this is awful, I hate
We
this.
just like do
Why are
LP
you doing
of it.
this to me?
There's this analytical video that's an hour long about dissecting
The
exactly
openings?
What?
Is it the one about the openings?
No.
Okay, because there's a good video about why the Sword Art Online openings are bad. I believe it's by a channel called
Oh yeah, I think I've seen those. They're recommended to me or something. I've been meaning to
Yeah.
watch them. There's this guy
Yeah.
on YouTube called DigiBro. Who, like, if you,
yeah, I think it's that guy,
yeah,
or it's someone
no, it's
who's
not
involved.
Him, it's not him.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
if
another.
you people like anime, which I know the two of you don't, I highly suggest just watching him. He's got like really good like essay type stuff on anime.
No, I know about Digibro because I watched the Super Best Friends, and one of those had one of those guys who is big weeb. Like, no, like actually though, he recently bought a Vita dev kit.
What?
And anyway, yeah, Digibro did
He was
an-
saying
no,
this for
did-
sports.
Digibro did an hour-long video on why the first season of Sword Art Online is shit, and it's great. And like, that is better. That 1 hour video is better than the whole entire first season of Sword Art Online. I haven't seen the second season. In fact, I think I've only seen like the first half of the first season.
But why would you keep watching?
Yeah, cause I got up to the fairy stuff, watched like 2 episodes, and was like, no, I don't even think 2. I think I watched 1 episode. I was like, yeah, this is even shitter, too shit.
Like, most of the anime I've watched is bad anime, just by virtue of it being, but just by virtue of
It being
That-
anime.
the only animes I've watched the whole way through are the Persona 4 ones.
Why the
And, like-
fuck are you two still talking about Sword Art Online?
I'm not, and there's like one good episode of the P4G anime. That's it. The rest of it is dog shit. It's 11 episodes of total bullshit and one good one.
Oh yeah, fun fact, right? I just tried to look up some Sword Art Online memes, and my internet just crashed. Oh, bro.
It's a sign, Christian.
Yeah, how
It's a
fitting.
sign. I think now we've basically elaborated on what we've done over the week, so I think now it is time to move on to the news. So, what was in the news this week?
Starfax.
I think... Star Fox came out and people fucking hated it.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Did any of you play it?
No, I
No.
haven't. I
already have too big of a backlog.
I already have...
Thought you...
Because I already
I
have
thought you-
2 unplayed Platinum games that I need to get through.
Yeah, I have
So,
both Bayonetta games. Danky Kang.
I've actually lost...
Dankest Kush.
I've lost my copy of Bayonetta 1 because I accidentally bought it on my brother's PSN account and he has forgotten the password.
Did you finish
So that's
it?
great.
Did you
I did
finish
not,
it?
no.
Oh.
So I was like half done.
Guys,
Well,
help the Sword
when
Art
you were-
Online page will close.
Well, then when you were getting...
Isn't that the plot of one of the... Is that the plot of Season 3? Just the webpage won't
I don't
close.
care.
Ah!
Well, really, you should have gotten... When you were getting Bayonetta 2, you should have gotten, like, the double pack. Because I got the double pack on Amazon for €40.
No, I got it in CX for like €16, and they have Bayo 1 as they have like 3 copies of Bayo 1 as well.
Oh, right. Okay.
Except that Bayo 1 is rated 18, so I need to bring someone with me, and
Oh.
that's not the sort of thing I want to be buying.
That's
Yeah,
adorable.
Let's do that.
I can actually buy 18 stuff in CEX. It's great.
CX won't let me. It's
Yeah,
it's disgraceful.
The only
GameStop
reason
used to let me,
the only
and
reason
now I have a
can't
beard, and they won't let me. It's a disgrace.
the only reason I can't do it in GameStop is because because every Friday I go to like a shopping center near my school, and they see me in my uniform and they know me because I've been going there every week for years, so like they know
Yeah.
I'm not 18. So
Yeah.
that's the only I'd say that's
You
the
could have
only
been held
reason.
back. All those video games you buy, they're taking your mind
Yeah.
off your studies.
Yeah, but I don't even buy video games in there most of the time. I just go in there and look for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Guys, but yeah, oh, you fuckers made me lose my train of thought.
We didn't do anything.
That's
We
it, I'm
just
making
talked
my own
about the thing
podcast.
we were going to talk about.
Yeah, but I want to talk about more than the thing I'm going to talk about.
Okay, cool.
Piece of shit.
Now for something that Christian will doubtlessly have plenty to say about. Netflix have announced a new Punisher TV show.
Fuck off! I quit. I cancel the podcast.
Um, I'm not excited, even though I liked the Punisher in Daredevil, because I think Punisher is awful as a solo character.
Yeah, I think
He's really boring.
He's not good on his own.
He's way better as like a part of something else, because you
Yeah.
have to he has to be like a comparison.
Mm.
You know, there has to be a contrast. And like if you do solo Punisher, it's really boring because it's like, oh, I wonder how the Punisher will solve this situation. Oh, he's fucking shot him. Great, interesting, exciting. And like you don't have great recurring Punisher villains because they're all fucking dead.
Yeah, he kills.
You know, and it's like I'll watch it. I'm not looking forward to it, but I'll watch it.
Hey guys. Hey
Yeah?
guys.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You know,
Persona 5.
No! Cancel the podcast, Kevin, quickly!
Okay, go. I'll wait until you finish your thing, Christian.
Yeah, he says putting a block of ice in his erection.
What?
Christian, this was announced several days ago. It died down at least half an hour ago.
At least.
At least.
I'm still amazed how, like, they had the name of their own game as the password for the site.
Yeah, they do.
That's so dumb.
I know, it's great.
But also, like,
Did we not talk about that last week?
Yeah, I think we did. No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we did. Yeah. So, Christian, what were you talking about?
Well, I was going to talk about something until you broke my fucking train of thought.
Exactly. I was saying, what were you going to talk about?
Well, I have to remember now, don't I?
So you managed to do this. I'll talk about Persona 5 while you try to remember.
Yeah.
So the Persona 5 account, the Persona 5 countdown from last week, turns out, is to a live stream event at the Tokyo Tower, which is a little confusing because the Tokyo Tower does not have any screens.
So how is there a live stream event?
Who knows? Maybe they're gonna steal the tower. They'll just steal the tower. That'll be it.
That'll be a very expensive PR stunt, but
yeah, they're gonna steal the tower. Actually, no.
Get up! I stealing the tower.
The official Tokyo Tower mascot Twitter said something along those lines. So is that going to be like? Is that going to be the end game of the plot? Stealing the Tokyo Tower.
Oh,
I hope so. Of course, the Tokyo Tower is also in... Oh, I remembered another piece of news. While Christian tries to figure out what his news was. Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE has been censored. What a disgrace.
Oh, no.
Well, how can I pet my
The
wife?
seminal masterpiece has been ruined by those filthy vocalizing gaijins.
What does gaijin even mean?
English speak.
Genki Yokai
And it's yeah, they put some more clothes on the swimsuits, and people are angry.
Oh my god!
How could they, Christian? You know,
I don't know.
like you were totally gonna buy it, and now you're not. There are people who are like, no, I'm not buying this game anymore because fucking swimsuits on 17-year-old. Yeah, and they're angry that they aged up the main character as well.
Well, they have to do that. They did that in Bravely Default for a reason.
I know they do, and people are angry about it. I'm like, you're angry that these anime characters are not wearing swimsuits, and one of them is 18. Like, Jesus, get over yourselves. People are like, oh, this is a disgrace. Nintendo cannot be allowed to continue like this. And it's like, really? Are you really, like, seriously?
Nintendo cannot be allowed to localize excellently for once.
I don't get that crowd, you know?
In Bravely Default, there's this part where one of the characters has to wear extremely skimpy clothing, and in the Japanese version, it's even more skimpy.
Have you seen the box art for the American version of Bravely Default?
Oh yeah, it's just that fucking... It's like an erotic photo of that fairy.
Yeah, exactly. And they're complaining about the fucking game? I don't get it.
Dude, you have porn on the cover of your box, look!
Yeah. I don't understand. It happens like every few weeks now. I just don't get it. Kevin, you're a weep. Do you get it?
Well, think of it like this.
Speaking of Nintendo and localizations, Emily Rogers says that Mother 3 is still coming. She says probably E3, which would make sense considering how, you know, they're not really showing anything at E3.
How many attacks did she get after that?
Yeah, just like... People just must hate her at this point.
No, I also don't get people who are like, oh, leakers, you're ruining my surprises. And it's like, really?
We'd rather have, like, the knowledge of Mother Tree's very existence.
Like, you're like, oh, you're spoiling my conferences. You're E3 spoilers. And it's like, no, fuck off. Like, you know, that guy on Twitter, Dr. Cupcakes, on C64, him. He has stopped leaking things because he would get, like, he has stopped, like, leaking new things because he
get attacked all hell and back.
Yeah. And it's just, why? Why do people care? I don't get it.
Oh yeah, I just figured out what I wanted to talk about. Jesus.
I mean, I can understand why they didn't. Why
Hey,
some
no!
people wouldn't
I
want
figured out what
to.
I need to talk about. This takes precedence.
Okay, carry on.
Final Fantasy 15.
What about it? Has it been censored?
Oh yeah, Noctis can't wear his bikini anymore. So
I will march on the Square Enix offices. No response. I don't.
But
I don't get a lot of people. Is what we're getting from this episode. I don't get people who complain about video games on the internet. And I say that as someone who complains about video games on the internet.
Did anyone ever watch that Brother anime yet?
What?
The anime they made for the game called Final Fantasy 15.
Oh yeah, I saw it. It was pretty good.
Really?
It was pretty decent. Yeah, it was okay.
Oh, I would like to know that. Thank you. I will keep that in mind.
Okay, good. There is no Sean Bean in it, and there is no officially licensed Audies either. So it is weird to me that they're putting the Audi in the movie, but not in the game.
Cool.
But I'm also quite... In the Final Fantasy 15 movie, the car is an Audi.
What?
But it also has Sean Bean and what's her face from Game of Thrones.
Emilia
So-
Clarke.
No, and Aaron Paul. I think Carice Van Houten, maybe. I'm gonna check. No, I don't think it was Carice Van Houten either. But yeah, it's kind of a weird movie because it's Kingsglaive. It's Lena Headey.
Oh.
And it's kind of weird because in the movie, like the characters are modeled off of the actors, and then they are not in the game. So in the movie, you'll look at fucking what's his face, Noctis's dad. I've forgotten. No, Regis, and you will see Sean Bean. And then you will look at him in the game, and you won't see Sean Bean. Because they couldn't be bothered to get Sean Bean's likeness for the game. And you will look at the villain and see Aaron Paul in the movie, and then you will see Yuri Lowenthal in the game. No, is it Yuri Lowenthal or Quentin Flynn? It's one of them.
It's Quentin Flynn.
Oh, Jesus. Can't wait for that. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's going to be... I don't know. And, of course, the big news of the week, the Nintendo NX is coming in March 2017.
Would it not just be great if it was on Paddy's weekend?
Oh, it would be.
No, it
That'd be
wouldn't.
great. Yeah, it would. That'd be perfect.
With Zelda.
Oh, that'd be great. We just have like a 3-day weekend to play.
Yeah. I wouldn't even spend most of it on Zelda if like because he says Kamishima says that they've delayed it for a better launch lineup. So that makes me think like I at least expect a retro game. I at least expect something from retro. I expect Pikmin 4, unless Pikmin 4 is on Wii U, which it might be. Who knows? Oh no, because do you think they're going to announce a single Wii U game from now on, other than maybe Mother 3?
No,
which means
unless
that
it's a virtual console game. Unless it's a virtual console game.
That pretty much from Tokyo Mirage Sessions, there are no more Wii U games.
Wow.
And there are basically no home console Nintendo games.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions is what's gonna be the Wii U is gonna be remembered for.
The Wii U died as it lived.
Yeah. With nothing. Just nothing.
Yeah, with Tokyo Mirage Sessions, we can safely say the Wii U died as it lived. Not quite what you expected. And of course Zelda was also delayed. And it will be the only game they have playable at E3. We're not sure if it's the only thing they're showing, but apparently they're not showing the NX. So
I don't completely
what do they really have to show?
I don't completely buy it.
I love how like that picture the E3 list, and it's just like it's just Zelda HD.
Oh, I don't. So at E3, no, we'll know in a few weeks because like usually they put out their E3 plans in the middle of May, and we'll know then.
When is E3? It's during the junior cert.
I'd love for X.
It's June 7th.
I'd love for extra salt. They just like hire Shigeru Soto.
So I think
I'd like for extra salt. They just hire Shigeru Soto Itoi to speak about Zelda.
I think it starts the day before the junior cert.
No, it starts in the middle of it. Because the junior cert's later this year.
All right.
Great.
Yeah. Well, no, it starts earlier. I don't know. Whatever it is. And it's... Christian, do you remember how much I died when Itoi showed up last year?
Yeah.
And then it was just Mother 1.
Yeah, it was Earthbound Beginnings. Now we get Earthbound Endings, maybe? No?
Don't call it that, though!
Oh my god, please call it that.
You're just reminding me.
Just get the Theme of Love playing right now.
Don't make me. Christian, I still believe in miracles. I swear I've seen a few. Ooh.
God, I'm usually... Yeah, that line suits you so much. God, I'm usually not a praying man, but if you're out there, I could really use a miracle right now.
I'm usually... I'm usually not a praying man. The Sean Reedy story.
Now, Dougal, I have a last-ditch resort here. We write a letter to God.
Please make Itoi make Mother Tree again.
I don't know. It's just, you know.
I mean, as a man played most of other series.
By the next time, well, half of it is not in. Well, a third of it is not in English. Well, like officially, and a third of it is grindy as shit, and basically like. No, Mother 1 to Earthbound is like, it's like when there are like demo CDs in music.
Yeah.
That's what Mother 1 is.
Well, except the demo CD just like has these long areas where it just hangs on one note and then stops and goes on to the next.
It's like a demo CD that is like really trance house, and then it turns into something like genuinely and then it turns into something like peppy and real good with the second one, and then the third album is like, you know, I don't know, their mom died or something.
Yeah, that's basically Mother Two to Tree.
Yeah. But you know, the next.
You want to see that little since mother die in English, don't you?
But the next time I do this podcast, I will have a release date for Persona 5. So
if I hit €1 for every time you said something along those lines.
Well, no, what TGS? That's it.
Yeah, I know.
And TGS did give us a really.
I would have €2, so I could buy 2 chocolate bears.
No, it's just TGS. When before TGS was there? No, there's no time other than TGS.
I think
because when P5 was.
I think
because we weren't
when the countdown was
we weren't
announced.
we weren't doing the podcast when P5 was announced first, like the first like trailer, proper trailer.
When was it announced first?
It was first announced in a magazine interview in 2011.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh
it's
God.
been 5 years.
It was first officially announced at the end of a long countdown of where they also announced Dancing All Night, and Dancing All Night was the last thing they announced before P5, and everyone was expecting P5, and they bring out Dancing All Night. Then no, but they announced Q, Ultimax, and Dancing as well, and then they announced 5 with the chair teaser, where it's just Persona 5 coming winter 2014 to PlayStation 3, and that was in 2013. Then
That's probably going to come to NX.
and then they didn't actually properly show the game. Until spring 2015, and then they showed it again at Tokyo Game Show in September, and they haven't shown anything since then.
Guys, I just forgot.
And now this event will probably be the amping up of the marketing until release. My only problem with Witcher guys. They announced Cyberpunk. They announced the game Cyberpunk 2077 3 years ago with a nice CG trailer that I really liked and got me really excited. And now they've said in this past week that they are officially starting development.
That's worse than Kingdom Hearts 3. How do you get worse?
Oh my god! I completely forgot about Kingdom Hearts 3.
So they showed the trailer 3 years ago, and they're like, "We're gonna start doing the work to like get us into proper development." And it's like they actually announced. I think they announced Cyberpunk before they announced Witcher 3, and then they started working. And then no, there was like a teaser in the Cyberpunk trailer for a Witcher 3 trailer, and then they released the Witcher 3 trailer like 2 weeks later, and then they released Witcher 3. And now they're like, we're going to start Cyberpunk. And they're like, it's bigger than Witcher 3 in every way. So I'm probably not seeing this game within the decade.
Guys, I just forgot.
Hmm?
We didn't talk about the Squid Sister Amiibos.
Yeah.
Why would we do that?
And they also...
We do.
And they also have...
They also
have recolored... No, it gives you concerts. You can do a concert on command.
That's so dumb.
Who cares? I bought Mother Amiibos. You think I'm going to use them for anything?
Yes, Lucas is awesome.
I bought a Samus Amiibo. You think I'm ever going to get to use that?
Well, is it? Actually, you're right. You're
Probably
completely right.
No, you'll probably get to use it in what's it called Federation
Force. Is Federation Force going to be the big Nintendo title for the year? No, it's going to be Pokemon.
No,
it's going to be Pokemon.
No.
Federation Force is going to be their big thing at E3.
Well, no, because they're just showing Zelda. Well, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see in the next few weeks when they reveal their actual E3 plans, instead of just saying Zelda is the only thing we will have playable.
Hello, I am Shigeru Miyamoto. We're royally fucked. Here's Zelda Wii U for NX. Like, imagine, right? As like this, the name of the game is Zelda Wii U. Like, it's Wii U is literally in the title,
Well, no,
and it's
that's the
fully
thing.
playable.
We
on
don't
NX.
have a name. We don't have a name for it. We've been talking about this game for years, and it has not had a name. They didn't give us a name.
Please, Miyamoto, we just want a name. Persona 5. No.
So, what happened was, you know, remember last E3 when they announced Animal Crossing, and I was like, it has become clear to me now that you have to be incredibly specific when you want something from Nintendo.
Yeah, because you got Animal Crossing party games.
Because when... No, it's not even a party game, it's just a board game. It doesn't even have minigames. Mario Party with no minigames, and you need amiibos to play it. No, and what happened there was after E3, everyone was like, oh, there was nothing here, there was no Zelda. Nintendo was like, so you want to see Zelda?
Then no.
And here we go. And Kevin, back to your amiibo point. Yeah, Squid Sisters amiibos, and also, more importantly, for me at least, they had recolors of the Inkling amiibos and the Squid, which makes me hopeful that I will get my female Corrin amiibo, because male Corrin is a shit design, and I hate him. Female Corrin is cool. She has a headband.
Okay, do you know the Squid amiibo?
Yeah.
Wasn't that originally supposed to only come as part of a 3-pack, or if you bought the bundle?
No, they did release it separately.
Yeah, I know.
I've seen
I know
the
they
games.
did. I know they did. But wasn't it originally
Yeah.
supposed to be that way? Yeah.
Yeah.
When I started seeing squids on their own, I got really buttered for like 2 weeks.
Because you bought it in the... How much
Yeah,
extra
I
did you
bought
pay?
it.
You paid like €10 extra. You still got
Yeah.
€5 off.
Yeah, I know, but I was still really buttered.
Oh, because my exclusive amiibo.
Yeah,
Really?
like looking back, I
can we
was such
get-
a bitch.
Guys,
How do you think? How do you think I feel when I see Ness amiibos? Oh wait, no, I don't.
I
I only see Ness amiibos in my room because I have one.
oh yeah, guys, like my favorite amiibo is the Nintendo one. Like,
I need a Nintendo amiibo just because, like, I consider buying
it'll
the
just
Fire.
be a Lucas amiibo with the name Nintendo on it.
Yeah, but who cares? Like, I consider buying all the other Fire Emblem amiibos just because I already have 2 and I want to complete the set. I don't even like Fire Emblem. It's true though, I don't.
I was gonna get I was gonna
Thanks.
get all the Pokemon
Thanks.
ones.
And then you realized, oh wait,
They're like all like kind of expensive.
yeah, because Pokemon Company hate fun. So like, let's buy all the Pokemon amiibo. The Pokemon Company have like lobbying groups against fun. They propose anti-fun bill in Congress.
Can we please say no?
Do you not want me to complain about the Pokemon Company some more? Actually, one thing to complain about with the Pokemon Company, they've taken out Shadow Amiibo. They've taken out the Shadow Mewtwo Amiibo cards from Pokken now.
Oh, why?
And I don't own Pokken yet. So can't play as Shadow Mewtwo. So fuck you, Pokemon Company.
Wait, that's not the only way to get it, is it?
And I bet you Sun and Moon.
That's
will
not
play
the
it.
only way to get him. That can't be the way to get him.
And I bet you Sun and Moon would be playable if they weren't such tight wads. Because
I bet you we could actually know what Sun and Moon is if they weren't such tight wads.
Yeah, because like X and Y weren't playable at E3. Gen 4 remakes weren't playable at E3. Wait, Gen 3. Gen 4 remakes definitely weren't playable at E3. I wish they were though.
Gen 4 what?
remakes. I said Gen 4 remakes instead of Gen 3 remakes. So I ran with it.
I want my Gen 4 remake.
Can I leave?
They'll be on
please?
an ass.
Yeah.
They'll be
I
on
hate
an ass.
all of you.
By my calculations, I think the remakes come out every like 7 years.
Bullshit. It hasn't been fucking 7 years since Soul Silver and
Yeah, no,
Dark
not
Gold.
7 years. Sorry, 5. I think it was. I think it's 5. Is it 5? Hold on, let me check.
That would actually. It's been 2 years. It's nearly been 2 years since fucking 2 years this time. Fucking Gen 3 remakes were announced. So that would mean it has been 7 years, which I refuse to believe.
Hold on. Pokemon Soul Silver came out in 2009.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Initial release date 2009.
Fuck.
That was the Japan one, I think, but still.
Oh, still 6 years at least. Jesus.
Yeah.
Good time to end. Being
So-
reminded of our
So
own
yeah,
mortality.
20. so yeah, 20. So in
Memento
2021, we'll get Gen 4 remakes.
What? How?
2021, because Gen 3 came out in 2015.
The 3 came out in 2014.
No, it
It's
didn't.
been 2 years.
No,
Year and a
it
half,
didn't.
yeah.
No,
Because they took the break.
No.
Because they took the break.
Did they? Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, I think you're right.
Remember,
that
you are
note-
mortal.
And on that note, goodbye, people.
Has Christian left?
Yeah, you left
It's
like
Christian
2
left.
minutes. You left 2 minutes ago.
Oh, because he would have gotten my Memento Mori joke.